final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Sanibonani emakhaya all over the internet, Facebook, YouTube, abomkhulu abasibhekile nabomagriza lapho. It sounds like poetry in Vrygrond 2021. Simphiwe kaMahlangu Sibongo, thank you. All right, people emakhaya, hopeful that you've got your glasses of wine because our lineup is full, packed and jam yashisa ngempela namhlanje. We've got Biggie doing amapiano for us today. We've got Nesh doing the hip hop on the scenes, Red A, myself, Vego, Monet will be doing this thing also. Oh man, this is a jam-packed show.
To kickstart our performance, we will have Vrygrond on the stage.
I made sacrifices, man, I never wanted to go home on empty pockets, and I never wanna see mama wash his own tears. It's all gonna be alright. I prayed to the Almighty, so I kept the right path. My story is painful, how many patients, family prayed hard. I'm losing a lot of faith and I'm gaining a lot of love. It's always been difficult, while a child I had no money to cut. I closed my eyes and I remembered all. To accomplish my mission I simply had to step out of my comfort zone and still be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Man, it's only December 25 when we got something better to offer. 100 bars under the same weather. Merry Christmas, paws and claws, I'm talking jungle. Growing up I had to bust them. Yeah, brothers needed a leader, now they have a shepherd. I need to breathe, I'm coming underground. Growing up I was running up for the touchdown. What now? Brothers went to university, then I took a gap here. And then peaceful, they said I'm smoking niggas that trust clouds. I'm moving the beat and they still stay. So this is seemed up, same statement. 43% of God, good times never return, but bad moments always show up. Who's right? Hallelujah, I'm screaming on top of the table. I'm looking through the rainbow, judgment day, this is the last page of the Bible. And all my opponents chose to be Goliath, I had to be David. At times missions seemed to be impossible. That's when I went to Home Affairs to be Tom Cruise, and I had to kick the chest to be John Clute, the real man. Now I've got 2 cups spinning in the air, thanking my cousin for throwing an old school classic beat. It reminds me of when we were still going to school on empty stomach, coming back home to clean pots, and man, we still had to focus. We started from nothing with nothing, ain't got nothing to lose. That's a reason I'm committed to my dream for the future. I have my knees down for a long time, very hard family circumstances. I pray to God to make me humble. Cause when his brothers trying to belittle me, that's when I lost my temper. And I've been taking long walks. That's the feast, that's the reason I wish to cruise it. Mama wanted Beamer cause when money was now, mommy was there. Wipe your tears cause I've seen it all. And I know exactly how it feels to have nothing at all. They want it all, I'm taking what's mine. People die along the way. I remember my aunts, this cancer itch took them away. Y'all both rest in peace. What you both saw in me is now growing like a disease. Crazy talks, they're probably sick. I'm smoking this ish as my medicine. That's the streets, that's where I came from. Using every backyard as a studio. Even today, bro, man, being poor says no boundaries. I get it already, losing is not an option. Presta Puja is the only option. I had no OG or my colleague.
Hey yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Red A, and I'm here, it sounds like poetry in Vrygrond, and I'm gonna be performing my song called One Comma. Hope you enjoy, yeah. Still in one comma, right now and I'm going back. I'm at a point where I cannot return. Asking for more of this paper, but my composure can't treat me either in return. Streets never did nothing for me that long, and I turned up and had to rely on the hunts. You can be big if not a big stun. Leave in the comments where I respond. All of these chains on me batches were flung. Keeping it period, know that my word up. Steady Sam, I ain't never switch up. I might be the realest, so you know what's up. Bigger drip, I can pick for the duck. I live at a cigarette on these thugs. I guess that I keep it shaking the clubs. Keep it mental like a gladiator. Please be cautious and ready for us. Taking this chance, not an elevator, but it's just another way to fuck. I guess I'm the oldest, you young niggas young. And I regret I ain't mention no bitch in this voice when I hope she thinks I'm the one. She ain't be scared, she don't like I even. Nah, it might not be said, we said that you ain't get it. You talk to your body, you gon' get me upset. These niggas capping when they say the killers are sending out empty glass and I'm fit. Shout out to RTB, now I be cocky by the truth, told and built what I ran. Trust me, I'm intermediate. I swear that I still be in foundation phase. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I go by the name of NOB Nash, and I'm here today in Vrygrond. It sounds like poetry, and I'm about to speak my soul right now. Let's go. Can I deal with all the drama, so I lied. Every time I'm always wrong, I'm never right. Ain't no reminiscing over this side. Standing tall, I'm thinking this is the hard. Trying to keep me up, but I've been going blind. It's a time to win, no sign of no life. When I put a middle finger to the sky, I'ma hop up in that picture in the lights. And you know that I'ma put that on my life. It's that dude, I'm really pretty, it's a crime. You gon' know this shit is pretty when I slide. But I know I keep it real and I'ma slide. With the homies like we're starting up the ride. Cause he come up from the bottom with some ties. Said I gotta drink me water, did a wine. She said hold on while you're talking so nice. I'm a flavor with a little bit of spice. Give my poison, I ain't living it twice. I wanna know that shit and I went on the grind. If it ain't about the money, it's a fight. If they can't get out my way, I make them slide. If they can't get out my way, I make them slide. If they can't get out your way, just make them slide. If they can't get out your way, just make them slide. If they can't get out your way, just make them slide. If they can't get out your way, just make them slide. If they can't get out your way, just make them slide. Make them, yeah. Can I deal with all the drama, so I lie. Every time I'm going wrong, I'm never right. Ain't no reminiscing over this side. Steady talk, thinking this is that high. Yeah. Stop.
Yo.
I just wanna feel good every day. I wanna wear a smile upon my face. I wanna feel the joys of the day. I wanna feel alive in every moment. Said I won't waste time on feeling blue. I won't waste time on the things I can change. I'm gonna live this day as best as I can, doing everything that feels right, singing la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, singing la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. I just wanna hear the laughter of a child. I wanna feel a hug from a loving friend. I wanna hear I love you every now and then. I wanna show somebody that I care. 'Cause feeling good is a choice that we all make. Just like a smile is small and that you make. I love to feel the newness of a brand new day. Happy to be alive today, singing la 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 la, sing la 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 la. Say everybody's tough and everybody's rough, but how many people are intelligent enough to open up their eyes and see through the lies, discipline themselves to stay alive? Not many. That's why God sent me today. What that's to say, the rich will get richer, the poor will get poorer. In the final hour, many heads will lose power. Educate yourself and make your world bigger. Visualize wealth and put yourself in the picture, 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 in the picture. Educate yourself.
What a nice performance. What a nice performance.
Right about now, sizobheka i-video yethu, which is a collaboration from our finalist wethu in honor of Vrygrond. Take it away.
I heard them say, there is a day for they who came on the first day and paved the way. So now there is a way. I heard them say, this land, our free ground, Vrygrond, with the stories yet to unfold, a history of the bold who are not afraid to start over in this free ground. I heard them say, there is a day for they who came and paved the way for us to stay in Vrygrond.
Big up, Vrygrond, big up. Your life has been a struggle ever since you were born in 1947 till today. Perseverance, patience and persistence is the spirit that have kept you alive up to today. Social and economic challenges are your daily bread, yet you tirelessly improve your life every day. A lot can be learned from you. Big up, Vrygrond, big up.
Vrygrond, Vrygrond, this tribute is for you. Just like that, commemorate out of the blue. Sida Gerard Swatswa, Sida Gerard Swatswa. We are ready to give our love and our respect. Yet, through struggles, your community is still intact. Just stay true to your histories. Noras as die Barupes, freedom stories. Abogan Sida, Gaip, Si, Toep. Yeah, the land and place of our ancestors, who are the knowledge-keeping treasures.
Big up, Vrygrond, big up. Big up, Vrygrond, big up.
There is a day for they who came on the first day.
Yayazi Vrygrond, aphilokishi phuphuma sinsana ezidlambileyo odinga indawo abaziva bekhuselekile ezikoneni. Thina siboyike ngenxa yenhlupheko ezotyo kubo ebusweni. Sihlale ematyotyombeni, akukho zitulo, sihlale ethembeni. Tshintsho lwelizwe siluva ngondiva, kwaba phezulu ngothaphutaphu. Loxa thina siphila ngominca, kwaba sifolela nendlu yangasese. Ndicinga uba noba ndingangavoti kule ngqushu kuyawuthatha iminyaka ukuba sikhululeke.
Where the hustle is incentive, females doing it for the kids without no prison, building it piece by piece to get their kids in timber. Oh yeah, streets filled with color, no prison, where there's joy, cry, happiness, but nothing around saddens us, because every vein and blood vessel comes from our ancestors. Building it brick by brick just to better our environment, brick by brick doing it ourselves, fuck the government. We're joyful as we stand, Vrygrond empowerment. Vrygrond empowerment.
I found myself trapped in this place, deep in a cave. I see the poorest of the poorest, the forgotten and excluded. Here the number one rule is to be ruthless for your own survival and to earn some respect. This is a living hell. A once beautiful and peaceful free ground is now turned into a devil's playground. Gangsters and drug lords are the adults. To these young kids who wanna be fly like them but don't wanna be pilots, my wish is to see crime, drugs and poverty, violence and teenage pregnancy eradicated from this community. Cause Vrygrond is a place where heroes and peacemakers belong. Yo.
Oh yes, if I was local, I'd take a taxi then short left to experience the life in the streets of Vrygrond. Yeah, I heard their stories. My wish is to see Vrygrond before violence, abuse, unemployment could demolish and leave it without a trace. But I feel there is hope. I pray to see this part of the world a Eastern Cape, a place of self-reliant where families unite for one goal. Yes, I would love to walk the streets of Vrygrond. I hear stories about it. I would love to experience
Vrygrond, a place filled with people of many talents. Same people who went from good to bad prisons. Teenage girls and boys using drugs as candy. Unsafe sex leading to pregnancy. Bright futures and talents destroyed because of youngsters being high on steroids. Vrygrond, oh Vrygrond, don't you ever look at yourself down. You have residents that are beautiful and talented. One day they come back to their senses.
Vrygrond. I've never been there before, but I heard all the stories. A place with friendly people. Faith lives within the people of Vrygrond. Hope lives within the people of Vrygrond. The place has been standing for years, but poverty has taken over and is ruling. Hunger has become a normal thing. If I had the power, I would revive the hidden talents in Vrygrond. Poverty is shattering the future of the youth. They lived in hope.
I remember I was 19 when I saw my friend's life end before the night's end. It wasn't natural causes, can't remember what the cause was. Pop, 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 pop. Shots fired, ran straight home. Had to take my clothes, had to change roads. You don't know this pain, yo. I've been living it. People I know been killing it, selling drugs by the kilogram. I wish it was different. I wish they had a purpose instead of taking life on purpose.
Round 1.
Within me there's a fire of creativity, an urge to open the blinds. I just think of these perfectly constructed sentences encoded with crucial messages. I get up there and I feel like I'm doing blood transfusions, poetry being the blood type O. I see myself just delivering life. This is vutevu, this is matanga jesakelo ngomtuka mtria, ndiyaphilisa, kona ndisiso isiphathamandla setalente, kodwa lulo nobizo, ndihambisa ivangeli njengamanqina, ngoba nakwezo zinto ezivaliweyo uyawufika ndiphaya ndinkqonkqoza. Ndithatha onke amathuba, kuba ndiqinisekanga ukuba leliphi elichongwe nguThixo. Ndisoloko ndithandazela okungcono, ndijongane neengxaki zam ephepheni kuba ndizidwelisa ndizithumele ngaphesheya. Ndim ke lowo sendizinikela kusomadinga. I describe who I am like this because even when I didn't know myself, poetry knew me. When I recognized its presence, I realized how therapeutic it is and how bound I am to being the voice of the voiceless.
So funny introvert, okay, I'm an introvert. Maverick was rejected by his own society. You see, I was born in Ekasi, a notorious township called Umlazi, a place where every corner of the street is a crime scene. Real untold stories from this side will leave you frightened. This is where the devil resides. Trust me, when you work hard, hustling, abatagati will deal with you thoroughly. But I know God guides me. Ugwandelela migama, umfana okhule ngendlala. I used to walk to school barefooted and bekutafini. Ngingenawo amathafisi singeke sikhoma ngiphatha ngeplastic in hood. The good ones are dying, but I'm still breathing. I guess I'm lucky. I hope I live until I got gray hair, cause I know I was born truly for greatness. My mother conceived me amid mayhem in the early 90s. Amaqabane nenkatha, they were killing each other in my hometown Durban. Although I was born to poor parents, but I will shine in the dark like a star, Zola 7. Despite the pressure around me, but I'm sublut. I am resolute. I got abundance of blessings. Haters think it's a loot. Okay, I'm out. Salutes.
I write what I feel what I write, and hopefully I shall lead you to the light. Look, my goal is to make the cripple stand for what's right, so I write. I'm voice of silence, the subconscious, the voice of your ancestors. It's like I drop the sperm in a dictionary. I give life to words and meaning to thoughts. I'm what stands between you and God. I'm Moses, a messenger of God. I'm a pen slayer, word magician, fire-breathing super being. Nothing like the eye has seen, so dare to sin. Because I've been sent to alter the world with just the pen. Look, I'm just the sign of what's soon to come. I'm judgment to those who dare not to repent.
Look, my lines are rock solid like the 10 Commandments, so it's hard to understand my writing. I mean, literally hard to understand my writing. See, these are stories told by time, interpreted by the writer's pen. I shall plead my sin. The truth I shall regain. Not only recite what I've seen, for I believe in love and not lust. That's why I'll forever be like dust. I'm not trust.
Say it's your boy military, straight from the military. 7945, ripping till the death of me. I got a whole lot of enemies. Just the way I ball gets the fear in the energy. Ik is die antidote, feeding them with all type of chemistry. I ain't no rapper, ik was hier gesit for the realest G's. Guess my mom knew why they needed me. No abortion. The sperm kept on developing. Just listen, the streets need me like a system. I ain't with the government, I don't fox with the system. And my raps is encrypted. The game needs more teachers like me cause his boys don't listen. I'm all about loyalty, honesty, and what the truth can envision. I'm probably the realest one out here, walking the streets on a mission. Feed them with empowerment, make these kids see the vision. Military 7945 in the flesh, this ain't an illusion.
Who am I? I am Robert Kwambana, the sun that has just risen and bringing brightness to the world. I am 14 years, but my knowledge is way deeper than my age is. I am from Limpopo province, but my journey is way too long and far from where I come from. I am Robert the poet. I am a mover and shaker of the world. I was born to be an architect of the world. A shoulder to lean on to those who need, a painkiller to those in pain, a motivator, comforter and teacher, and I believe I can do all of that through poetry. I value myself. I don't flog with birds that are not of the same feather as me. I don't force to fit where I can't fit. I better be alone than be in bad company. I am unique and praise it. I am the queen of my own universe.
Looking into my soul and discovered something incredible. I am a soul that provides many with laughter, happiness and joy. My custom drone carries me in a way that nobody can comprehend. Masses and forces have not succeeded to destroy my inner peace. Who am I? I am a being of light. I possess an extraordinary celestial strength that was written during love making, entitled She Who Brings Victory All Over My Flesh. Great responsibilities are looking straight into my eyes. I don't mind rejection. I mind lighting the dim lights before I leave this frail existence. My shyness is turning into strength, my fear into courage. All the obstacles that seem insurmountable I overcome with extreme ease. But this feeling, I feel imprisoned in a narrow existence and don't understand the reason behind the feeling of unrest. But then I know when people finally realize their true nature, they are transformed. I am a being of light. I am a theopoetiology.
Yeah, stay faded, hazy. Yeah. I wake up, I go hard, that's double the back pain. I need double the back pain. Invest in me, I double it that way. Many nights I'm burnt out like an ashtray, thinking of a better tomorrow. Too many times I try to drown my sorrows in the bottom of a bottle. It's cliche, it's played out, but I ain't the same now. I go hard, I can make it any day now. 2 steps ahead, shot in a game of chess. That's just where I'm at. I'm thinking 3D, I'm thinking free me, a black man barely peeking. Let it sink in, whatever your kink is. I've been on the edge, I know what the brink is. I keep it blunt, or I smoke a blunt. That's what the kid is. Needless to say, touche. I could Michael Bublé. I could drop a note, tell me what you say. You know that I could do what I do. I could take my time, you know that I'm trying to get mine. Now I let you take a peek in my mind.
Die Donske Urasip. Jeffrey is my colonial name. Born in Clapper's, poetic words weren't the same. Kwan, Urimakwena, Kais. That defines me, my clan names and my roots. They define me, and through spoken word, I am awakening my spirit, connecting me to the world. Ukai Urasip, you are you. Ditake nama Nisa da. ngare map tsinama biap. He mapatsti a. Kap. Gera die kaup die ski. Kais sada kai ai. Die guvap die kumis. Kovo am domsi geni kuip ti kupaip.
Who am I? Charmaine Moyo, that's my name. I am a proud African girl, born and raised in Africa. Ndiyazinca ngemvelaphi yam. I am the face of Africa. I believe that you can find help through words. I believe that you can find healing through words. I believe that words heal. I was born to conquer and inspire others. My arriving brought hope to my parents. I heal those who need healing with my words. I bring hope to those who have already lost hope. Happiness is who I am. I live through art. I believe the art because it's part of me. It carries and shows my capabilities as a person. Every time I take a pen and a paper, I realize who I am and who I want to be. I get the chance to showcase myself and leave the mark of my blood. I am the power of a woman. I don't need people to tell me who I am, for I know better about myself. I will lift the name Shasha the Young Poet up. I am who I choose to be. It's Shasha the Young Poet.
They feel my presence when I walk into the room, not all because I'm so big or huge, but the power invested in me is not only heavy on them, but dictates how they should feel. Mbulisile igama ngiphuthi imibongo sibazo nokumabhayi ekheshi umsutu ucamsholo phumalezi tabeni zaseledi vrihrispan kundonga ndizalwa liqheza nelihle lizolwa ngumamqwathi unoni udikela. I'm a beautiful outcome of my mother and my father's love combined, an upcoming artist from the streets of Cape Town, and that's definitely not my future, but it will be my past. You might need some sunglasses the way my future is so bright. Wrote my first piece for my mother. She influenced it by the love she gives me. But all I write about now is pain and sorrows, it's hurting. But a fearless black girl like me don't give up that easily. So I challenge you all to bring me your best shot and see if I won't be still standing and hot. Love, education, and family are my first priorities. The love I have for myself results to no insecurities. I am king and queen. I am the almighty, the reality.
Round 2.
The headline is a clear portrait of our system, painted in Winton. Wade is enforcing control over the economy by raw capitalism. How can demolish drivers to virus control? This was no way in solidarity of economic logic. We render services more than producing, yet our system was sure to rip those opportunities based on political logic, then excuses itself when we sink. During elections, they magically afford every South African citizen. The vaccine was delayed on purpose. Monetary donations were dispersed amongst the prominents.
The poor and marginalized are being crucified. We are terrified by this leadership that don't care about its own kind. They steal from the poor, and when the poor reacts, they unleash the army to deal with the poor. We are trapped and we cannot maneuver through the system that is meant to suppress us. The burden of the injustice is so heavy, our beloved country is being buried by its incompetent and corrupted leaders. The cabinet is nothing but a circus of ministers. It's a pity that the revolution has failed because we are stuck with these 350s.
This world is coming to an end, death by human hand, because we fail to comprehend. This mankind is what kind that fails to be kind to their own kind and understand that where they stand, try out their shoes. Now, wouldn't you loot too? 7 days with no food, still have to stay indoors too. I'm not saying they were right to, but why punishment if you're going to destroy what they took to? This mankind is what kind that fails to see the lies between the lines. Look how we are portrayed to ourselves as thieves, but I guess thieves recognizes thieves.
They ain't coming to me because I'm not the draadsitter. The government using COVID to control the system, that's why I'm going to hit them with a bullshit. A lot of companies being closed down, but they miss a payment for the vaccine. Now they're saying I'm a critter, and I don't want to take the vaccine. I'd rather fight crimes than the ones behind the guns I call the shooter, because the government I'm supposed to vote for is more focused on the looter. So who's really fucked up? I'm still trying to see where we're heading to in the future, and that's really fucked up.
My heart aches with pain, as if it has been pierced with a sharp sword. Other thoughts that recovered looted goods and food will be destroyed, despite the poverty faced by the majority in South Africa. Oh my God, intervene if it were in my power, recovered looted goods and food will be distributed to the poor.
We climb the walls of insanity and ride the waves of despair. Watching freedom is painful. We see violence reflecting inequalities right in front of us. Our emotions are locked. Our faces are masked every day. It's a social distance. South Africa have no leaders but our inheritance in the hands of a stranger. A painful hunger bites our inner self beyond control. The man-made pandemic is controlling economy and shattering the future of the African youth. COVID-19 death cases are instilled. Our brothers and sisters are job hunting with degree in their hands. Azania is crying for leaders of strength.
Alone, most of the time so alone. I'm locked inside my home, I'm locked into my phone, watching the media and how it goes. Governments destabilizing and playing with our lives and stealing our funds. More than 100 days and counting 2 weeks, and that what it was. But who's counting corrupt niggas? That's who. Corrupt figures, what's new? Fucking figures, they knew. Tanning white lies and leaving us deep in the blues. Changing the facts and statements in interviews. That's the reason why I don't buy into this news.
Vaccinate the people against pandemic, yet we still locked down. That's not academic. So how will we enter sporting events? Even vaccinated, it's detrimental. How ironic, we are still in lockdown levels, banned from society travels. Who is fooling who with rules? Whatever we do, we still upcooped. Now tamak kamsche, yeah, this pandemic makes our struggle continue. No jobs, we are hungry, subjugated to looting, all in sundry.
Innocent souls suffering from nothing they know about because the government cannot afford the vaccination. How come the government cannot afford the vaccination? The same vaccination that is supposed to heal the nation from the pandemic. Others lost their jobs due to looting. Government is still recovering that. It's a problem on top of a problem. As our leaders are unable to bring solutions to important problems, the untruthful government is destroying the future of South Africa. It feels like our land is in the wrong hands.
Definitely not a good idea to destroy goods. Doesn't matter looted or not, they can still be used because they can feed and help a lot of souls. With that being said, looted goods shouldn't be destroyed. Obviously not supporting looting, but the government shouldn't be destroying but fixing. The delayment of vaccination is another crisis because one of the most needed things in SA are vaccines. If the vaccines got in early, who knows, maybe the virus today will be history. The government really took these problems lightly, leaving us residents in danger of starvation.
Round 3.
And for our finalist masterpiece, you can go to our page at Bandcamp, Flip HTML, Cardot Studio, and you'll get it for free. I repeat, for free.
Our finalists are on fire. Our one is gonna take it home.
Right about now, Sizomamela to few of our judges, hear what they have to say for us today.
Hello everyone, Apsheni Sanibonani Dumelang. My name is Luando Baduz. I'm one of the judges for the Soundlight Poetry in Vrygrond, and I would like to take this special moment to congratulate for making it. And for you guys that didn't make it, well, there's always a next time. Thank you guys so much for participating. Really much appreciated. Cheers.
Hello beautiful people, this is Kat. I am a part-time poet and full-time teacher in Muizenberg, and I am one of the Soundlight Poetry in Vrygrond 2021 judges. And I just want to say that I have really enjoyed this process and I'm blown away by the talent and what I have been hearing. And well done to everyone who made it to the finals. I will be asking for all of your details because I definitely want to hear more. I am really impressed, so well done. And well done to the winner! Whoever wins, you definitely deserved it, and and I'm excited to see who's going to make it through. But you're all winners, and keep riding, keep the fire burning. Sending lots of love.
Hi guys, this is Bongi. I want to congratulate everyone who made it through in this competition. It was an amazing talent experience, and I'd like to thank you guys for following all the instructions this competition demanded. It was an excellent honor to work with talented people like you guys. Good luck. Thank you.
Hello, Caitlin here. How are you? Congratulating and welcoming all of you panelists, all of you beautiful energies that have participated in this 2021. Sounds like poetry, work of art, work of energy. I don't even know what to call it. It's I'm here to congratulate you all. I was in South Africa over 4 years ago, and I was blessed to have met Namfundo and did an amazing, beautiful project just out of energy of meeting a beautiful sister. And spoken word and poetry and lyrics is what we'll continue to celebrate and share and inspire. Our stories are so important. Being storytellers is so important. Through every spoken piece, you each are telling a story, and each of you are beautiful souls who just know how to celebrate our lives and share our stories through a beautiful piece. And spoken word is such a beautiful art. Please continue to share your truth, your stories. This is what will inspire the next future generations to come. Live your truth, speak your truth. The hurt, the hard, the good, the bad, everything. We need to share these stories. It's so important to continue to just make history and to understand that we're living on a planet that is in necessary support of our stories and our truth. So I congratulate all of you for sharing your truth and speaking your truth and having the integrity and confidence to do that. Please continue to do that. Send you all so much love from here in Tulum, Mexico. Send you all the best. Thank you so much. Continue to share your stories.
Hi, I'm Carl Gardner, aka Zulu Boy, all the way from the 031. I'm going to be one of the judges for Sounds Like Poetry Vrygrond. I want to give a big shout out. Congratulations, you guys have done well. For those of you who didn't quite make it, just remember determination and hard work is going to separate you from the rest of the people. Talent is God-given, but hard work is going to separate that you from the other people in the pack. Good luck. Cheers. Peace.
Thanks to everyone who has voted. Our voting line has officially closed. And now, our lucky draw winner is... Drum rolls, please.
Doris Sitole!
What happened to love? Can we break silence and give sound? What happened that we have forgotten? That love is the foundation of life, where happiness and success dwells with no fears. Can we really see how fading love has become? What have we done with the knowledge that love is created with body, soul, feelings, humanity, unity, words of life to the hearts, hearts that have been succeeding tribulations of the world? Can we break silence and give sound? We cannot force love into the world of ripping apart and beatings, where silence is louder than joy. Mothers and fathers speaks to each other with no respect in front of children. Beautiful things are tired of explaining how they feel. They accepting the rejections and slowly moving away from the toxic presence. What happened that we have forgotten? Can we break silence and give sound? Love is becoming silent and violence is pressing louder. Humanity is getting rotten to the core. No point of hope, no point of return. We are dissolving in a hole full of acid of hatred. Love is accepting the changes and ready to walk out that door. The silence of love means it's just trying to move on gracefully with all its dignity. We are trying our best to bury the love and resurrect it. We will end up celebrating gender-based violence, human trafficking. Ufelani will end up being our daily soapies. Can we break silence and give sound? Can we break silence and give sound? What happened to love? Love. Love.
What do you know about pain? Because unlike camera, this face of mine has never captured a smile, so of course I'm not good, I'm God. What's the extra O for? I mean, you know. One has to feel the rain to see the rainbow. Hence now I'm as sharp as Cupid's arrow, I shoot for love. And if you get offended, well, tough love. And it's funny how sometimes love can be obtained through pain. So what do you know about pain? If you've never had to lock it behind your teeth while talking about cheese, yet on the chase for cheese, and it seems that this whole thing is a trap that has a firm grip on your balls so you can forget about your goals. And that is the tale of how broken dreams came caving in and you had to turn or perish within. So I journeyed within, past the heart, straight to the soul where I know what is and what was. Look, I struggle with the process, but look at the progress. I'm faithful to success, no failures, only lessons. So listen, honey and lemon is what life is serving. So grab a serviette and dig in, because we still dig in, hoping that there's gold worth finding in this journey of never ending. So tell me what you know of a broken dreams whose hopes can no longer carry it like weary arms. So therefore, if metaphors could turn matter into form, this would be the perfect time to take time and not waste it, for the waste moves to every rhythm and blues but actually gets nowhere.
Yo,
so what you know?
I'm lost in my thoughts, the philosopher lost in his philosophy. I'm an alchemist, I reverse a curse with no catalyst. Resurrection makes me an anthropist. Imagination is my third eye's therapist, and this is the revelation's precipice. It tastes like the serpent's kiss, abstraction of the tongue and hiss, distracted to be struck by the venom spit. I'm the magic inside of your miracle, deja vu of every chronicle, molecule of every particle, a glass of every spectacle. Now I got good and evil inside of me. Whether you change the gear to a tantrum or a color spectrum, both can crack your cranium.
Yo, Africa jango la borine, Africa jango la manakanaka, Africa la waifoni chaka chaka, Africa la tonronga zi chaka chaka, ochinyarani Africa la borine, zokhera khera zichiapi Africa la borine, nemini chirilambisa o zo borine, nemini choko vengo kambelele ya borine, funa zau iwe magaila dovi, techelesa bontangi wa kugarava chiri izi ziyaira, direkhananga we hau iwe mubera, dirutsenga bufau iwe mudzulapo wa Afrika udobona usashanduka mbyanzwini phindulela ariani be mutshimbidza busiku umutenda locha fedzi kharili chuba halwa muingela thama lufu vachibidzela chine veni vahasuni diralo dirwa khananga uva muvenda mubikwana ive matsonga ngangeni ralo ditongisa nga uva mutsonga tso wa kuchava kutsongola swa van'wani veni vo thovela lekaini ralo va mupeli thwi ngendevele vhili lidudzilo va khanani ni chiralo va mandavele avundzundzana manala maxhosa ngangeni silato va nkhuma mbathane machaya kasive khanda nyawane ndzave mun'wani ndine mukati Dustin Chisinana china mungwe mudhulu wa muingame.
I just knew something is about to happen, something stronger than us. At times I find myself looking at you. I know you look at me that way too and I'm not noticing. I saw you trying to push the feelings aside, but the nature of love pulled you closer and closer to me. I sense the cries coming from your inside, asking me to make things easy for you. I felt it. I felt the same way too. When I talk, I see the look in your eyes, telling me to keep talking. You did not stop but grow into deep. I find myself bending into your fire of attraction. Oh, I felt it. Ka bona o fela pelo ke ho ema ka tseba hore hona le taba mahareng a ka lwena, those tears in your eyes asking me to make it happen. I did not know how, but I felt it. But when love needs confession, it wastes no time. It wastes no time at all. One time you were so close and I was in too deep. the springs on our lips. Those springs on our lips keeps on blooming and blooming kisses. I never want to stop, but I love loving you. Your soul, your beautiful soul, baby, portrait in my heart. Ke a dumela. Nna ke rata moradi wa hao Madumelo. I hear the whispers of passions when heart says breathings of love. If we, loneliness is doomed. As much as you do, I love you too. If ever two was one, then surely I and you. We are beautiful simultaneously. This love is pure and sweetest. Hoba rato leo omphang lona le monate le mofutu. When love needs confession, it wastes no time. You are beautiful. You are amazing woman of mine. When my eyes tense and meet yours, they get tattooed by the descriptions of your beauty. Ish, I felt it. I'm still feeling it. I love you. Ke rata wena. Nna ke rata wena.
I'm an alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Look, you're quite good with it, but I'm evil with it. Way ahead of you. I might just snatch your head off you, or get you choking on your lines like bad coke do. Look, I'ma hurt you. Punchlines and bruise your ego. I'm not your equal. You miscalculated the numbers. Aren't like you and I, they don't lie. You overstep the line. More like threw your watch across the line. Your time is over. Against me, you've got no future. Like sexual intercourse between girls. I'm way out of this world. I must be the chosen son. I'm chosen son. I'm not one off, I'm the chosen one. And if I was you, I'd choose to run. Cause I'm your faceless fear, you can't face me, son, so face it. I've been sick, and you're basic. See on this, I could have had some features, but then again I have all the features that resemble greatness. See, I'm the greatest to ever walk on earth like Jesus on water. I'm perfect, and that can't be altered, cause imperfect is actually I'm perfect. I'm flawless, like mid-air. To go toe-to-toe with me, you've got to levitate. My mind is on another state, hence they say I'm out of my mind, and they probably right, cause to me, there's no pack amongst lions. Like King Shaka, I leave no enemy behind. Unless it's a race, then I leave my enemies behind. I'm an alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Now come watch me turn 9 tails while I tell my tales. I heard they were sleeping on me. I'm about to turn Freddy on them. I'm on them. Something like oppression, applying pressure. Now here comes depression. Plus I'm consistent, like fashion. Hard not to like temptation. 2 years at a time, I get paid attention. Now time to move a nation. Hence we move within a movement. This shit is a movie. I mean it moved me. Now I can't stop moving forward. Please rewind, be forward. I didn't mean to be forward. I want to see the world before this. In the beginning, there was silence. I'm an alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived by something hidden inside. Alien from planet Earth. Spaceship crashed on Earth, but I survived. Got revived.
As Kamelen is under a performance zethu.
Wonderful indeed. Top stuff. So right now, let's welcome our guest all the way from the USA, Mr. Daniel B. Summerhills. Okay, so boom. We die, but we don't die. Like hip-hop or Tupac, but more serious, like demigods playing spades. Cutthroat, we bleed and flowers bloom where the drops land. American fruit, skin bruised, juicy, rich in vitamins A, B, C, D, and endurance got plenty of soul. Call it the fight organ. It stays and stays like kin. Our blood got fists, and if that don't make sense, consider this. You can't make gumbo without the roux. What's up, y'all? This is Daniel B. Summerhill, tuning in from the Central Coast of California. I'm just here to wish all of the competitors, all the contestants, a good, big shout out. Hopefully you all were able to tap into the energy that poetry is able to foster and create. It's an empathetic, it's an honest, a righteous, a rebellious language poetry is. So I just wanted to reach out and say, congratulations to all the finalists. Congratulations to the winner of the It Sounds Like Poetry in Vrygrond. And if you ever have a chance to tap in with me, please reach out. I'm happy to tune in and workshop, talk poetry, talk shop, or just talk whatever art you're interested in too. Super down to earth and always down to kind of ride for the arts and what it can be. I'm a professor of poetry at California State University, Monterey Bay, and a couple of years ago I had the privilege of visiting Durban, South Africa as a part of the Poetry Africa Festival. And while I was there, I learned so much more from you all than I was able to kind of teaching during the workshops or the schools that I visited. So again, big shout out, huge shout out to all of you all that are able to tune in. And please keep writing, please keep spitting your truth to power, and please keep using poetry as a vehicle for honesty, excavation, and truth-telling. Daniel B. Summerhill, tuning out. Thanks, y'all. Congratulations. Now help me welcome the producer and the organizer of Sounds Like Poetry in Vrygrond. Nomfundo Princess Bala ain't no better, man.
Alright. Thank you very much to everyone who's tuning in right now over the YouTube, the Facebook, the internet. Thank you guys. To Azania, to Amanda, to the crew, thank you guys for making sure that a dream becomes a reality, organizing everything up to date. And to my judges, wow, I'm humbled. I'm really humbled. Thank you very much, guys, for all that you've done from day one up to this date, making sure that everything is in line. To the finalists, to the contestant, and to whoever's going to take it today, congratulations, guys. You are the best. You are real talented. It's just a pity that only one has to take the prize, but other than that, you are all winners. To Mr. My word, Mr. Daniel B. Hill, the professor, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for answering the call. God bless you. God bless you. I'm really humbled. And to all who helped through this cause, making sure that a dream becomes a reality, Acitag, DamFam, AfroLab, and all the in between. You all guys know yourself. For those who donated, may I step into your screens like I got something to say. May I stand in the belly of what our government is biting in vain, the best manifesto of what love exists for. I promise you I hold no grievance, no weapons, no racial discrimination, just policies that are based on love, and love alone. And may my legacy be permanently associated with those suffering the injustice from Cape to Cairo, US to Pakistan, with zero content of what you'll make out of it. Because I came to understand that justice is far better than peace. Freedom is on the move. And for goodness sake, we are not those without hope, hoping in love and love alone. Life is not a make-believe, you best believe it. My manifesto is better than of hope, of revelation, and reflects caused by what we all know to be true. With courage on our back, we are bound to see some changes. I promise you, we are going to see some changes. No, seriously, we've got to give this movement a bucket in the hands. I thought to have a victory in the hands. Damn, we owe this to ourselves. We owe this to our children. We owe this to Mother Nature. It sounds like poetry in Vrygrond. Nomfundo Princess Bala signing out.
And the winner for 2021 Sounds Like Poetry in Vrygrond is, drum rolls please,
Vero Poetiology.
It sounds like poetry in Vrygrond. Till next time.
Big is too much, hey, my number is too much, it's too much.